Well, instead of doing a rain dance, we physicists are firing trillion-watt lasers into the sky to actually precipitate rain clouds and actually bring down lightning bolts. This is potentially a game changer.
But this is experimental.
It's experimental. However, in the laboratory so far it works. When you have water vapor and you have dust particles or ice crystals, you can precipitate rain. It condenses around the seeds. These seeds can also be created by laser beams. By firing trillion-watt lasers, you rip apart the electrons, creating what are called ions, and these ions act like seeds, like dust particles, bringing down rain and even lightning.
Go ahead.
Well, this fascinates me in part because, too, I remember reading the stories that China had used this during the Olympics, that the USSR had used this after Chernobyl to create rain clouds. I mean, did those really work then? We have some of these capabilities now?
Even in the 60s, the CIA used this to bring down monsoons during the Vietnam War, to wash out the Viet Cong.
Boom.
Good morning, freedom fighters. It is high noon, 12 p.m. East Coast time. May 20th, 2025. I like to call it from the horse's mouth, from their scientists, their celebrity scientists they put on every TV station when they want you to think about something a certain way. But they mention weather control. And their laboratory he's talking about is our atmosphere. And are we seeing the effects of the weather manipulation he's speaking of? Firing direct energy weapons into the sky to create lightning when we see in the most lightning over Lake Michigan and areas that we've never seen to the north. And I live in the lightning capital, it used to be Florida. But we barely see a drop of rain anymore without these people's permission. This is not normal, my friends. This is not normal energy we're seeing over Florida. It's not birds. We don't have any rain chance whatsoever right now, and we're going to be almost 96 in May. Mexico had temperatures 109 this week, earlier this week, or last week now. What is today? Tuesday. Last week it was 109 in Mexico when it was 95 in Canada, and all through the mid-central United States was well above normal. That's not rain. Let me show you our forecast. We don't have any rain in the forecast today. 10% tomorrow. Look at our radar. Not a drop of rain on radar. That is not rain, that is energy. No rain involved there whatsoever. We are being lied to, my friends. So many ways. Brings me great pain to make these videos because what I seen yesterday, the chemicals falling like rain. I want to show you the beautiful dolphins. Thank you to the warriors that stuck by this fight we have together. Please make videos somehow, some way. And shorts are hard to share or not. You got to make regular videos. Don't have to be shorts, and it's easier to share when they're not shorts to me on my platform. Incredible energy over Oklahoma. The amount of rain that has fallen in these areas here is just truly incredible. We have been shadow banned on every level while these clowns has been put on stage. Think of the world we're really in right now. Everything on TV is a lie. The news is propaganda. It's not real. They want me to go to jury duty when they are prosecuting our people for profit. Does anyone see a problem here? We are incarcerating the American people for profit in this state. When someone needs rehabs, not prison, or have these people arrested that brings these drugs in. Since the 60s, the CIA has introduced every drug to colleges. My friend in Georgia, he's like, oh, I remember when marijuana came to town. I'm like, what? My college buddy brought it from his college. I bet he did. I bet he did. That was in the 70s in Georgia, trying to destroy our communities with drugs, creating music that destroys the brain of our youth. I was part of it. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Just thank the Lord that fishing saved my life. I didn't have time for all that. Like I don't have time for the manipulation now. Let's go live over the Pacific Ocean, offshore of, and over top of Alaska here. This is Yucatan Peninsula. Nope. Too many places. It's Alaska Peninsula. Anyone wants to help me there? My brain locked up. Yucatan's in south by us in Florida. I can't believe I can't think of this peninsula sticks out. My brain locked up. I just woke up, my friends. We shrimp 15 hours last night. I haven't slept good. But the purpose of going over here is the amount of chemtrails. Each one of these lines is an individual aircraft. Why would they be spraying so much? The Aleutian Islands. There we go. Phew. Thank you, brain. The Aleutian Islands here. Why would they be such a geoengineering aerosol injection taking place here? Seems to be a little bit more suspicious there. Lots of suspicious areas, and they chemtrailed us yesterday like you would not believe. Right now over England, Europe, Ireland, they are spraying. France, that's heavy spray right this minute. But check out, that looks like spray off North Carolina, Virginia. Where did they have yesterday? Okay, here's yesterday on the way to work, the video I'm about to show you. 4 o'clock, I'm just about to walk out the door. This is a video where all the chemicals is falling from the sky. I'm about to show y'all. Sorry for being so raw today. Like I said, I'm not enjoying this whatsoever, but I must show what I see. I don't have no choice here. But 4 p.m., it's this heavy trails coming across to us. They put out the sun, my friends. There was no clouds, nothing but a few natural clouds. But one of the helpers says, look like they're trying to block out that little bit of clear spot. And I'm like, exactly. They're trying to block out that little bit of a clear spot. Here's chemical trail after chemical trail. I mean, just dozens and dozens as we were trying to watch the sunset. But let's go to the videos that I created there. I'm sure there was something else I wanted to show you here. Let me see. Yes, before I get into the videos from yesterday that I created, there is some kind of frequency waves coming out of Antarctica here where they have cleared almost all the ice out. And I was trying to show you yesterday or the day before the iceberg they cut and released off Sandwich Island that's 30 miles by 50 miles long or something. I forgot the dimensions. The largest iceberg ever cut and released by dumb humans. There's one that's like 30 miles by 15 or so that's near, but they have broken up all the ice. There's very little ice. But here's the largest one they've ever cut and released. You can see how square it was cut. There's videos from satellites showing where they busted or they released it, This is the natural part of it. and they cut this, I think, 30-mile long line of ice. They cut it, and I showed a video where they did it. That news people or somebody was reporting where they could go back in satellite. You can see where they busted it off. They probably used some way of pushing it too. Like I said, the microwave energy. This here looks kind of squared off, like they broke it off. Mad scientists breaking up the ice caps like they said in the 1960s they were going to do. God, it just gives them access to areas that they would never have access for thousands of years, probably, if they hadn't intervened. They talk about detonating nuclear devices down here to blow this stuff up. That's how mad they were. Why couldn't we just live on a beautiful planet without the scientists? But we allowed the witchcraft to become legal. Chemistry was always bad, it's not a good thing. And we've made shows like The Big Bang Theory making these people look like they're good, gullible people when they're not. Anyhow, let's go to what I seen yesterday. Okay, I got a couple videos loaded up. Beautiful dolphin. I was kind of showing how the condos can really show that the Earth's not flat. Can only see Florida 9 miles. I can only see a sandbar 3 miles because of the Earth curvature. I can only see the state of Florida 9 nautical miles. I can see the Alaska volcano at Sitka. It's 15 miles away. It looks like I could throw a rock to it almost. The height of something can really throw your judgment of distance off. Bristol Bay was really hard to figure out what stuff was because of the cliffs were so high, how far things were. It really was harder to tell compared to Florida when I know I can't really see anything farther than 5 miles that's shorter than 15 foot is the truth of the matter. But here's the chemicals falling like rain yesterday. And I always try to add a little this knowledge I have before I go. Before I go, I try to pass the knowledge I have like my grandfather did. So nobody notices the chemicals falling out of the sky. I come outside today, the trails are incredible. But you can literally see the chemicals falling, if I can get it right with the sun. Chemicals falling from the trails like rain, but that is not rain. The fallout's going to be heavy tonight in my spotlight. We don't have a clue what we're breathing. Absolutely trailed out. Our trees are dying. They did not come back this spring. The leaves are much smaller. These are oak trees. They should live to be 800 years old. They are splitting like I've never seen. They've already cut 2 down this year. And they've cut some recently before I moved in. But our trees are splitting. Not a bird sound. Not a sound. Chemicals falling like rain. Enjoy the aluminum. Standing by. Thank you, my warrior friends. I hope I get all this to you without messing up, pausing and stopping so much. But this is on the way out yesterday as well. I'm trying to show you the land's barely in view here. We're about 6 miles offshore here. Maybe not even quite that. 5 miles or something. You can still see the trees sticking up. Some of the taller trees are able to see over the horizon. But the incredible chemtrails that this goes to the horizon is in view as well. Just trying to bring y'all truth while I still can. Major spraying right this minute, but I want to check out this condo over here. See how much we can zoom in on it. There's 3 condos that's been here my whole life in Hudson, Florida. It is at the perfect distance that the land is beyond the horizon, but the buildings are not. There's solid land right there. You just can't see it because the mangroves are not high enough. Mangrove trees don't grow very tall. See some towers, I think, and a few trees that's happened to be closer. But we're at a unique part of Florida. It's a point that sticks out here. And the land goes back to the northeast and the southeast from there.
What about the shrimp?
Some very unusual towers I've been seeing in Florida. And there's definitely 2 right there side by side by the condos. See a couple trees sticking up. Might be a taller tree there. There's another little point that sticks up below Hudson there. That might be it. But tarpon's down there too. It's just over the horizon. But standing by. I wish I could see the world through my eyes. How amazing it truly was. But the state of Florida beyond the horizon, there's a water tower just sticking up above it. I think that's at the hospital in Hudson. Weird towers, standing by. Okay, I want to show you, not so rare, but it's we don't see them every day. It's a butterfly skate. Does not have a stinger. It's not a stingray. Very beautiful creature. He's very much alive, and my helper released him pretty quick there. Check this out, everybody. It's a butterfly skate. It cannot hurt you. They're beautiful. Very much alive. Oops, my shadow don't help. What a pretty animal, huh? Like to have an aquarium for him. Very beautiful. I had it on pause, but butterfly skate. Thought I was taking a picture, but I put it on pause. And here's also a very beautiful scene to me. As much as I've been around these animals, there's a baby that's very much staying close to mama and just rubbing all over her. I could feel the love, literally. It's incredible. Sad how many people doesn't love their parents, or the parents don't love their children. But I see love in these animals. Standing by, and I hope you enjoy it. 4 minutes. There's the little baby staying right with the mama. Little baby dolphin, staying as close to mama as possible. Hi guys, haven't seen y'all all night. Aw, you're so cute, little guy. You love mama, don't you? You're rubbing all over mama. Hi. 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 You're my friend. Since I was a little kid, I've hand-fed dolphins in some form or another. The baby's learning. So close to mom, it's not funny. She is staying just as close as possible to these dogs. Oh, it might be a different one there. No, maybe that's still mama. Seen a big shark last night here. All I see right now is dolphins. The baby. They threw something over on that side. Watching them, not the camera. We are way closer. There's few shrimp, very few shrimp tonight. Something I want to point out, look at the reflection of Florida. All the chemtrails they sprayed. There's no clouds. Stars. Stuff in my spotlight too when I flash it. But I want to show you that's Hudson, Florida, and down below here is Holiday, Florida, with a 1,200-foot tower. I was seeing if we could zoom in on it. The birds are not helping. Quit doing that, birds. You're not helping. There's too many birds. But you can just see the towers down south where it's Tarpon Springs. Everything's beyond the horizon. And you can see the glow of US 19 very distinct. Like never before. I thought it was rain, but I looked at the radar. There's no rain. It's just glowing. Fished here my whole life. I've never seen Florida glow like it does now. But just the tip of Hudson sticks out here. The kids. He got bit by dogfish. Oh yeah, you can just let him have the shrimp. That's okay.
I was just looking.
No, I'm being funny. But yeah, he bit you. He ate that shrimp and he's trying to eat your finger. They hurt. They ain't no joke. And bad thing if you sling it.
More scared.
But if you sling it, it'll rip skin off. You wearing gloves helps. Anyhow, standing by. Those oyster toads is what they're called. They actually bite you and they catch you off guard and you sling it and they'll take skin with them. We used to pick everything barehanded. But alright, not much shrimp tonight. Try a couple more. Standing by. Really fun out there at times where we're working. Sad the chemicals and metals they spray in our atmosphere glows differently than I used to. We have a lot more lights too. They put up ungodly amount of lighting on our highway. Most people I ever seen get run over by vehicles there. They can't hardly cross the 6-lane highway. So they really lit it up in the last 20 years. But I was hoping y'all enjoy some of the beauty. So it ain't always so depressing, the stuff that I bring to y'all. I wish the people that's helping them spray us, the weatherman that lies tonight on TV, or just about right this minute, 12:25, he's lying to you right this second. I wish they realized that everyone in World War II was double-crossed. Almost every one of them, except for the NASA scientists that are Nazis. Not a joke. They didn't really lose the war, did they? They made us kill each other by the millions. Think about that. I've been watching where they're resuming bodies from World War II. People blown in half. It's crazy what I'm seeing, the bodies being exhumed from German soldiers, these are. All I do is study, my friends, while they hypnotize and mesmerize everyone else. I really don't know where to go from here. It's really heart-wrenching to see what they're doing. They only clear the skies when it's convenient. I worry about fires when I see it like this. Lots of fire spots in Canada right now. 100,000 acres being held. Are they funny? Are they trying to be funny? Is that the 80,000 acres? Oh, they still have that on there. Probably all one fire now. It didn't have to be this way, my friends. We could all had our little farms, live beautiful lives on this planet, but the control group for the last 300 years are mad scientists, mad world. John Lennon said that if he could tell him, he said, I wish I knew what they were doing, but I think they're all crazy. He was talking about China, London, United States, England. I mean, that's like a dust storm. But I'm going to let y'all go. I got to get ready for work. Thank you for listening to my voice, I guess, and stay in tune. Just really haven't even woke up good. I just had to get something out here. Thank you to everyone. Commercial Fisherman, standing by.